and get some whiskey to use for the podcast.
So this short tonight is brought to you by the state of Texas.
Very good. That's amazing. So let's go through the specs of that.
Welcome everybody to episode 170 of The Mashup, the shortest bourbon conversation you're going to hear all week long. We're your hosts, Stephen, Kenny, and Anthony. Hello, Kenny.
Hello, gentleman.
Who you calling gentlemen? Gentlemen.
Gentle.
Gentle.
Gentle giants.
Very good. Yeah, this is fun. We're on this is what, our third short ever in the history of The Mashup?
I'm enjoying them.
Yeah?
Because there's a lot of bottles out there.
There is a lot of bottles.
It's weird we're making shorts and they're not going on Instagram.
That's true.
Yeah.
We should probably do that. Or is that like just the thing with the times, right?
Yeah.
Make a little TikTok.
You know what? I think that if I had TikTok, I'd probably get in trouble.
And if we had TikTok, we would have to come up with a dance. a mashup dance.
Oh, God, a mashup dance. That's
Well,
just freaking terrible.
On nights that we record 2 episodes, I'm sure one of y'all will start dancing at the end.
Anthony.
Be tipsy enough.
Probably me. So, we have 2 bottles for tonight. Stephen, will you give us the pleasure of the first bottle, sir?
Bottle number 1 is the Still Austin Single Barrel Cask Strength Rye from Anthony's employer.
Total Wine.
Oh my God! Before I give the specs here, Kenny, you gotta just tell us real quickly how we got this.
All right, so one of our listeners, Ryan Moody, has actually sent us this bottle and sent us some blinds that we might do very shortly as well.
Right.
But I love it that Ryan sent a Total Wine pick. Just like when we were at Hector's. Hector gave us a New Riff Total Wine pick.
I
I love it.
It's a thing.
I love it.
It's a theme now. Anyway, so this bottle, the Still Austin Single Barrel Cask Strength Rye, comes to us from the Still Austin Whiskey Company in Austin, Texas. The bottle date is 2023. The ABV is 58. Proof is 116.4. Actually, did I get that wrong?
I guess it'd be 58.2, I guess.
1.2, yeah. I just forgot the 0.2 on there. There we go. Age, I think it looks like 2 to 3 years old. The label states age a minimum of 2 years, but I think this one's 3 years old. And the mash bill is 100% rye. The MSRP is $65, but as Kenny mentioned, this is the best kind of bottle. A listener sent this in. So, Ryan, we thank you.
Thank you.
I mean, that's as good as anything, right? Like, I mean, since we're self-funded here on the Mashup, whenever we get something this gracious and nice, we have to take a moment to acknowledge. That's super.
On the next bottle that we have, we also got I got a free sample.
Really?
So
a double free episode.
Oh, geez.
Well, yeah. So
completely sponsored by listeners. I like this.
This, I don't know if Kyle listens or not.
Okay.
So a guy named Kyle, I'm not going to say his last name because I didn't really talk to him about that, in Texas. Initially, I met him. He is the first person that I got that Rebecca Creek.
Right.
Actually, not that. Back up. I actually bought a Rebecca Creek 16 year from him.
Okay.
So they had the Rebecca Creek 16 years that came out, the 16-year MGP. So that was similar to like the Laura Lee 16-year, the Gatsby 15, that same MGP, older MGP stuff.
Right.
And so he sent me a picture of it, and in the background, I saw some motor oil.
Mm-hmm.
And you know me and motor oil. I was like,
motor oil dark.
I said, what is that thing in the back there? He's like, well, that's Rebecca Creek Spanish Double Oak.
Okay.
I'm like, wow, what is that like? He's like, man, it's not too expensive. I think they were $60-$70 retail only in Texas. And I said, man, how much for one of those? And he's like, he did it, the first one, for $70-$75 plus, because it was already getting shipped with the other one.
Okay.
And that's the one that ended up being like one of the very best bottles of last year for the money. We've got tons of listeners, tons of friends, tons of people in our bourbon group that have bought them because they heard me talking about it. And every single one of them has just loved it, like loved it.
Right.
So Kyle and he actually cost plus shipped me a bunch of stuff.
Oh, really?
And so he and I developed a little bit of a friendship, and he bought these from Old Forester. But
Okay.
Old Forester's website does not, or they don't ship to Texas.
Oh.
So he has it shipped here to a local Lexington address that I have him using. And so then I will.
I'm going to cover my ears.
Somebody else, but I will get somebody else to forward this on to him. So he graciously let us open this and get some whiskey to use for the podcast.
So this short tonight is brought to you by the state of Texas.
Very good. That's amazing. So let's go through the specs of that. So the Old Forester 117 series, that is actually from the Old Forester Distillery, Brown-Forman owned. The bottle date is July 2024. The ABV is 47.5. Proof is 95. The mash bill is the Old Forester 72 1810, but this is finished in a rum cask for 6 months. The MSRP is $60 on this, but if you've listened to the one time when we did the High Angel Share 117 episode, these things kind of go all over the place on secondary. This one's kind of settled low, right?
Well, I think it's still like 125, 130.
Yeah. It's affordable now.
Yeah.
But it's for the 375, right?
Right, so it's still expensive if you look at it that way.
But no, I'm excited because, I don't know, I talked about it. You guys go listen. We all talked about it. The 117 series, there's been some really good stuff, but I feel like there's been more mediocre than really good out of 117, so we'll see.
Yeah. You guys want to hit the Still Austin first or the Old Forester first?
We can go Austin.
Austin.
We'll hit the city limits
100%
first.
rye.
That's interesting because I was thinking like normally you drink the bourbon before the rye, but now we have a finished bourbon, so it's like kind of all messed up.
Yeah. And this is 100% rye, right?
100.
Not a 95.5.
100% rye.
Pure love.
I love it.
I'm not getting much off the nose of this Still Austin.
Well,
Is that just me and my nose, or what do y'all?
I actually think it might be your nose because here's what's going on with me. I'll just tell the listening audience. I had some sinus going on, and as a result, I've not really been having much bourbon. And when I don't, things seem to they come back to life.
Like you get heightened
senses. So I am getting a nose here. The nose it's like that dank, piney.
I'm definitely getting
dank, piney resin type of a rye.
I just popped my glass.
There you go.
I just popped the glass.
Yeah, it's definitely hitting like 100% rye. I have to describe it to people as like going out on a Christmas tree farm. That you've had the opportunity to do that. We have a fake tree in my house now. Don't bring it up. Sore spot because I'm allergic to everything. But anyway,
I can see that piney like you're talking about now that I popped mine.
Yeah,
but I don't think it's as sprucey as you're making it sound.
No, the undertones are very bright.
Right,
like citrus bright. I can't wait any longer. I'm going to just take a
I think
sip.
it tastes a little better than noses for me.
I agree.
Wow.
It's got this bright, like, kind of thin mouth feel.
Yeah, it is a little bit thin.
I'd say it's 2 to 3 years old.
I think so. But here's the thing. This is I got to be careful how I say this because I describe rye in all different kinds of ways. This is not a sweet rye. Do you guys think this is sweet? To me, this goes like on the more herbal side of the rye side of things, like more of the vegetable garden side of things is how I kind of describe it. But maybe the palate could be off. The nose is sharpened, but the palate could be off.
Because I thought it was a little sweet.
You did.
Not
we have a dispute.
Oh, no, not on the initial, but on the mid and finish.
Okay.
So on the initial palate, no.
I
But the
agree with
mid palate and the finish, I thought sweetened up at the end. Once that initial... But also, I got a little like turn me up, like on the very front, like a kind of like a little sour, maybe because it's young, kind of on the very front.
So yeah, so both of you are tasting the sweet. I get it for a brief moment, but this is the first thing I've drank this evening. So
I definitely get the herbal on the front side like that for 100%.
It changes from the front to mid to
It
back.
does.
Right?
So it actually does a little bit.
Interesting and complex for a 3-year-old.
Better than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Right there you go.
I actually enjoyed just sipping it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's better than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I think the rye. I think the youth with the rye is helping it.
That's
The fact that it is a rye, being young is okay.
That's better than I thought it'd be, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't have high expectations at all.
Right.
Just because of the age, and I've never heard of them until. What's funny, man, is so like I've never even really seen Still Austin stuff pop up.
Right.
Once I got the bottles from Ryan And then we started messaging about it. Now suddenly my Facebook feed has got Still Austin all over. So I guess Zuckerberg is reading my Facebook messages back and forth.
Do we have this in town?
I don't think they're.
I know I've seen it online plenty of times.
I'll have to go. I haven't looked at the.
Yeah.
Because of my co-host here, that is his issue with Total Wine. I typically don't go in there, so I've not been in Total Wine to see if they have this pick there.
There are other liquor stores, Kenny. Just so you know. I just wanted to let you know. I'm not sure if you're aware of that, Steve.
Like Liquor Bar in Hamburg.
There you go.
Like Liquor Box in Georgetown.
There you go. Exactly. There's other liquor stores.
And since it's no edit, I'm going to stop there.
Whoa. Okay. All right. I'm going to say Jackson Wine and Spirit. No, but I don't think I've seen this around yet. I don't know. The only time I saw Still Austin was when I was in Houston, Texas, visiting my in-laws and my brother-in-law and sister-in-law. I saw it everywhere.
Well, makes sense.
Bunch of different variants, yeah.
I just went for another drink. A little spicy hit up front, too. So the herbal and a little spicy up front. Mm-hmm. But it mellows back out to be a little sweeter on the finish.
It's almost got like a minty quality.
You don't get the spice on the back?
I get like a spice hit up front, and I get like sweet on the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm getting kind of the sweet and the spicy on the back.
Yeah.
Complexity alert.
Interesting.
There you go.
So do you want to pass try by this, or do y'all want to pass try them at the same time after we do the next one?
I think we can make a decision on this real quick.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think so, too.
Let's just do it. Who wants to start us off?
Well, I will go first if you want.
All right, go.
At $65, I am a solid try, which I would call me a try plus.
Okay.
At first I was thinking a buy, but same point, with tax, you're $70 at least. And, it's not something that, I think it tastes good.
Right.
But it's not something I can see myself going back to again and again. So that's the only reason why I'm a try, but I'm a solid try plus.
That's fair.
It's way better than I thought it would be. I'm a solid try plus.
Yep. I'm going to agree with Kenny. I'm going to try.
Okay.
I think the price point is the sweet spot here.
Right.
As far as not being, $125 bottle of something. Mm-hmm. I also think this would be good if you want to bring something somewhere, because it's probably a name they haven't heard of.
Oh, right.
And it's a little different experience than some of the other stuff. So I think it'll be definitely a try.
And a little bit different taste profile than someone's used to.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm trying to rack my brain here. There's been a lot of 95.5, but then 100% rye. I know that we tried some stuff that I didn't like very much. You guys have to follow me on this real quick, and I'll try to be very quick on this. One time I was in Liquor Barn, and they had a Huber Starlight Distillery pick.
Okay.
It was a 3-year-old rye, or it may have been a 2-year-old rye. They had it on clearance for like $20-some a bottle. I bought one with no expectations, took it home, drank it, and I was like, what on God's green earth? This is such a sweet rye. It was just sweet. So for me, for my profile, what I like about ryes, I tend to gravitate toward more of the sweeter ryes, even though I like the spice and complexity. So I'm solidly a try on this. I'm not a pass. But now when I see new craft and stuff like that, I always go back to that bottle of Starlight, which I wish I still had some of. I think I bought 3, but it was like 4 or 5 years ago, so they are long gone. But that was such a value. It was like a $25 bottle. So look out for Still Austin, huh?
And it's a good flavor, it's like a good punch of flavors. So for the person that actually likes to drink on an ice cube or something, this would still hold up since 116 proof.
It's up there.
So that could hold up under an ice cube as well, I bet.
We like it a lot.
Yep.
Boom.
Well,
all right, let's move on to 117.
The 117.
I just imagine while you guys are over there, I'm like, man, there's that little bit of banana note sometimes we get on Brown Forman stuff mixed with rum. I was like, this has to be delicious. It has to be, right? It has to be something that's going to accentuate the flavors.
I did not even log on to try to get that Scotch finish when they did.
Why not?
And I bet that one had a low value. I tried on this one, man. I just could not get it.
Okay.
I keep getting their website.
Mossy banana.
What'd you say?
Mossy banana.
Is that what you're getting on the nose?
No, I'm just saying the Scotch finish one.
Oh, yes, they did. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. The Scotch. Oh, my God. I would not have tried for that either.
We'll call it the fuzzy banana pick.
I didn't taste that one either.
Fuzzy.
You taste that one at all? I did not. I did not have any chance to taste the Scotch
but
one.
one time I had the pleasure, or not the pleasure, of opening a High West Scotch finish rye, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, it was bleh. It was not good. I think I actually sold that bottle for $20 as an open to someone.
either I've got one or already sold it for as an open. Was it the Campfire or something? That's the blend of scotchy with something else. And
we may have had the same bottle.
Like that,
Anthony.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
We have the return.
Oh.
Try it.
The return.
Try it.
All right, try it. Steven has a look in his eyes I haven't seen in a while. He's very gleamy. You're like, there's a twinkle in his eyes. It's the return, he said. Let's see here. Oh.
What do you taste?
Banana.
Banana what?
Oh, God, Banana Runts.
Yes.
Banana Runts and Banana Foster. This is Banana E.
It is.
It brought it up. Holy cow. It's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember what bourbon that was? What was it that we tasted the Banana Runt note on? You know what it was? It was Barton, I think, wasn't it? I think it was a Barton.
I remember a Runt episode, and I don't remember which one it was.
All we did was talked about runts that episode, yeah.
Mike, if you're listening, let us know.
Big Mike.
Kenny, are you getting Runts?
I've never eaten runts, but I do get banana, like a Foster's type of dessert kind of thing.
I saw Steven's face when you said, "You never had runts?"
Yeah.
Wow.
Dang,
He did.
brother.
I saw his look too.
Being around the
almost
baseball
hit
field
me.
and stuff, he almost, there you go. We're bringing back the Violencia.
Hey, the night's young.
Oh, watch out.
Man, this nose is great.
It is good. Not gonna lie.
The banana, like brown sugar, like you said, the fall.
Oh,
It's a great, interesting like dessert.
right.
You know.
I think this has taken what's good about Brown-Forman, Old Forester whiskey, and accentuated it it's a good compliment is the best way to put it. Yeah.
But is it at retail $120 for a 750 or at secondary, I mean, they've been going 120 for the 375. So is it a $200 to $240 bottle at secondary or a $120 bottle at retail?
Well, I don't know about that yet. We're going to issue our verdict here soon and shortly, but I just noticed, Kenny, why did you slide this over to me? You wanted me to see the tasting card?
That's
now?
what came with the card
Okay.
that I forgot to pack. I'm sorry, not me. The person I'm having send this stuff to
Right.
Texas forgot to pack that in the box.
Dang, man, that idiot.
It's weird you got it.
Do you know what this says, though? It says, accentuated by the sweet aromatics of brown sugar, molasses, emboldening its rich character, and it talks about banana, coconut, and toffee, and rich tropical fruit. So I think that we've nailed it, even though we didn't see this tasting card until just now. I thought this was a piece of wrapping paper because of the back is like some Greek key or something here. And then, so heck yeah, banana-y. But yeah, I don't know. You want to jump right into it? Or you think you've had enough to issue a verdict yet? Or
I have had enough, I believe, but I will go back for one more sip.
okay,
I'll go ahead and go.
okay, go ahead.
I think for retail,
Yes.
I think it'll be a buy.
Ooh, coming out strong.
I really like the Bananas Foster's Runt combo,
right,
and the nosing's really good.
right.
I don't know if I probably won't go any higher than that.
Okay.
But if you got a retail for the 120, I think I'm okay with it.
We'll put you on the spot then. Secondary? Are you no? Okay.
I don't think it's very dynamic.
right.
But for what it is, it's really enjoyable.
Dang, great analysis, Steven. Love it.
Boom.
We might not need to say anything about that. Do you want me to jump in here, Kenny?
You can go second.
This is actually a very interesting expression. I am a try plus. I wouldn't go through all the hijinks to try to get this. I got a thumbs down from Steven. Here's the thing. I do like it a lot. I think that this is probably one of the best compliments I've seen from Old Forester doing one of these 117s, but I've only tried a handful of them, so take that for what it's worth. But I do like the profile. I think it's very good. It just, once you get into that price point of,
It's very unique.
Yeah, 120 or
The
more.
profile.
And then a 95 proof. If this was 100 and, wasn't it Wild Turkey did a rum cask finish 2 years ago for Master's Keep?
Yeah.
And I have not had that yet. I'd like to do an episode on it, but I've heard that the people didn't like it because it was too rum. I think this is just the right amount of rum, but it's also...
We didn't even say the word rum really in it.
Yeah. No, you're right.
I mean, it's very faint.
Right, but the rum finish, I think, accentuates
Yeah.
those things that you're tasting because rum has those undertones, right? So,
Rum has that brown sugar.
Yeah, exactly.
Heartburn. Undertones. I like a good sipping rum, but boy, I get the heartburn after that.
The sugars in
I
there.
get the sugars.
Oh, man.
I got the diabetes with the rums.
It's your turn there, Wilford Brimley.
I am a try, not a try plus, just a try.
Okay.
And it's just because of the pricing point. I think it's double what it should be.
Okay.
Fair.
I can't say pass though because it tastes good.
Yeah.
So I cannot say pass because it tastes good. But I mean, at that pricing point, that's what makes it go from a buy to a try for me. But it is good, so I do recommend for sure. If you see it at a bar or somewhere, go for it.
There you go.
Boom.
And with that,
And with that, thanks for listening to this episode. Please like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at The Mashup KY.
Don't forget to visit our partner, bourbonoutfitter.com. Enter code The Mashup for a special discount.
Also,
Head on over to our partner, the Woodwork Collective, at woodworkcollective.shop. Enter code MASHUP for a 15% discount.
let us know your thoughts and bottom in the comment section. Until next time, keep it neat.